Welcome back, my wealth builders. It's been a while. It's been more than a week. I hope you guys kept warm during the storm, the cold week that we had. I caught the worst flu ever: fever, coughing, congestion, like headaches, chills. It was horrible, but thank God I'm feeling a lot better after a week. It was horrible, but I'm so glad, so grateful to be back here. I hope you guys are doing great. And I hope you guys are smiling right now to bring our vibrations up a little bit. Every time we smile, like we communicate to the brain that everything is good, even when it might not be. But we just like shift our mood like that. We smile and we believe that everything is good because everything is good. Yes, so today it's gonna be a video on embodiment. This is a wealth creation channel. I am manifesting a wealth abundance and wealth and all the riches that life may offer for myself, for my family, and hopefully you guys who are watching me as well are also on this wealth manifestation journey. And I was sick and my son was sick. Well, he's the one who contaminated me, so we were sick together. And he was sleeping with me. And then I remember one night, a few nights ago, I always take like the iPad away from him, like after, way too long, after being way too long on the iPad. And I was telling him that, okay, this time is up, no more iPad. We're gonna sleep now. Actually, no, I took away the iPad like I think two hours before we went to bed, and he still wanted to have the iPad. So he was like, he knew that he couldn't get through me. He knew that I wouldn't give him the iPad back, and then he said, "Mommy, you know what?" I'm like, "What?" You know what? I can still see, see YouTube in my head. I was like, what? He was like, yes, I can still see YouTube in my head, and then you cannot stop me. I'm like, oh my God. I thought about it. I was like, oh, so you're using your imagination to be on YouTube? He said, yes. And then he was closing his eyes. And he was telling me, I can still see, Mommy, and you can't do anything about it. I'm like, what? It was so cute, so funny. I was like, oh, you're so right. You're using your imagination for something that you like to have. And then I remember that night I slept with my beautiful imagination because he reminded me, since I was sick, I was just a little bit off, and I wasn't using my imagination, my visualization as I usually do. And he reminded me that night that, regardless of, what your reality looks like, you can still close your eyes, imagine whatever you'd like to have, you'd like to experience, and then just be so happy dwelling in that beautiful world that you created in your brain. And that's the power of manifestation. Like, we have to think about those things first. We have to see it happening in our head first before we can see it, in our 3D world. I thought it was so powerful. I was like, yes, you always use your imagination for everything that you want. And I'm encouraging you guys, use your imagination for everything. everything, even when the sky is gray, even when your life is messed up, whatever you have in your head, whatever you can make up in your head, nobody can take it away from you. And that's an advice from my son. Nobody can take it away from you. So dream, imagine, visualize, and really believe that, whatever you're thinking, visualizing, imagining, praying on, it's going to come true. He got his iPad the next day. So that is a beautiful message that I wanted to share, but that was not the primary message that I wanted to share. So I wanted to share something that I've been doing for, I don't know, the past 2 weeks or so. Yes, the past 2 weeks or so. I wrote this. I'm going to show you. I wrote this last year because I was in the process of redefining my name, redefining myself. And even though this channel is all about like wealth creation and stuff, I wanted us to focus this time on embodying, the person that we would become once we reach, that certain number that we fix up for ourselves. Once we become, a millionaire, or once we become like a famous public figure, or whatever your goal is. Because a lot of us, when we look at wealthy people, we are full of judgment. We judge them. We say, oh, it's too easy for them. Oh, of course they have the money. Of course they can be generous. Oh, look at them. People with money are nasty. People with money are arrogant. People with money have no heart. They have no compassion. People with money, like everybody has like that, how whatever yours is, your definition of a rich person. When you look at rich people, what comes up in your head. And many of us, whatever comes up in the head, it's not positive. Like, look at him again. Like he couldn't, or look at her again. She couldn't leave no crumbs for us. Why is he trying to get, or why is she trying to get, another million? What? Anyways, so everybody is a little bit judgmental when it comes to that. But I want us to be like very honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, okay, I'm trying to, reach 6 figures. I'm trying to, make like 500,000 or 1 million, or, I'm trying to do this and that. What kind of person would I be once I reach my number? Would I be arrogant, stuck up, show everybody that I made it and they're gonna feel it? Like, how would you be? How would you be? Because money, I don't think, and I've seen it a lot and I'm noticing it now, money does not change people. Whoever you are without money is gonna be amplified once you have money. So if you are a nasty person, arrogant, belittling people, selfish, or whatever you are, it's gonna be times 100 once you have the money. Right? So I wrote a bunch of stuff for myself. Some qualities I already have, and some I am growing into that person, and I'm embodying, those qualities. The very first thing that I wrote is that I am happy. Again, you have to be happy without the money. When you're like at your lowest, you have to find moments of happiness. You have to define yourself as a happy person. And this is something that was not true for me, because I was content. I would not define myself as a happy person. It's once I decided that I want to be happy, that I decided happy is available for me. Happy is a state, a permanent state that can be in. I can have sad moments. I can have, um, you know, disappointments, anger. I can have like the full spectrum of emotions, but as a person, my identity is I am a happy person. Okay, so I wrote I am happy because I want to be happy when I'm like a millionaire. Hello. I am happy. I am patient. I am compassionate. I am passionate. I am full of energy. And a lot of those adjectives, I switch them. You know how people say, like, I'm peaceful? I switch them and say, I am full of peace. It has such a different connotation to it, I feel like. I feel like peaceful is a little bit diluted, the power of it. So a lot of those words that have full at the end, I actually put it at the beginning and I said I am full of, because I really wanted to like overflow. I am full of peace. I am full of joy. I am full of mercy. You know, I am what did I put here? Full of joy. I am a blessing. I am blessed. I am healthy. I am honest. I am understanding. Like, I have so many adjectives. But do that for yourself. Define the person, the millionaire that you'll be, the public figure that you'll be. It's just defining what kind of human you are right now, or what kind of human the ideal version of you, that may not be in full effect right now, but that's how you want to be. And I put it in front of my mirror. So every day, while brushing my teeth, I kind of like, because it's a long list. I don't actually, sometimes I do, but most days I don't just be in front of my mirror and start repeating, kind of like those affirmation. I am happy. I am patient. No. My words of that day is every time I pick, wherever my eyes land on this piece of paper, that's my reminder. That's my reminder of the day. So I'll just speak and I'm like, oh, today I'm full of peace. I pick again. I am full of joy. I'm fit. Oh, I just picked, I am generous. So every time that I go to my bathroom and I do something in front of my mirror, brush my teeth or whatever, do my bedtime routine, I pick, because I want a word of the day. All those words are my definition, my identity. But I pick, I'm like, oh, I just picked thoughtful. And that reminds me, if that's not how I've been going about my day that day, I remember, regardless if it's like in the morning or at bedtime, I remember that's who you are. So start acting like it. That's who you are. So start acting like it. Define who you are and start acting like it. That's embodiment in a nutshell. Okay. Be free and be wholesome. Love you so much.